Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be talking about brands that I wish would go cruelty free. As we all know, at the tail end of 2018, I decided that I would only be purchasing cruelty free items. And so unfortunately that leaves out a lot of brands. Oh, my back. My back's hurting today. Anyway. So that does unfortunately leave out a ton of brands, but I just wanted to talk about 6 brands that I wish would go cruelty free. So let's get right on into it. The first brand that I wish would go cruelty free is L'Oreal. Reasons why. First off, 2 of their foundations are my favorite. This first one is in my project pan. It is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation. This was the first luminous foundation I have ever used, and as you guys very well know, as I've gone through this journey, I have learned that I have severely dry skin, so luminous makeup tends to look the best on me. And the original True Match is actually what was my first foundation, because the True Match line makes it very easy to find your correct shade, your correct undertone. I wore this in my January empties because, like I said, I am panning it. But I'm also trying out the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. I bought this before I went cruelty free. I'm wearing this today. But this was an absolute holy grail foundation, as well as the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, which, as you can see, I'm about down to here on it. Another absolute favorite. You can hear that it's very liquidy, and it's just a really, really good foundation. My shades in the True Match Lumi is W12 Porcelain Light Ivory Warm, and my shade in the Pro Glow is 201 Classic Ivory. And it's one of the only, for the longest time, it was one of the only drugstore brands that had foundations that were light enough. Now, the drugstore brands has definitely gotten bigger. Actually, another foundation I really like from them, I know, lots of foundations. I think this is the last L'Oreal one, though, is the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. I fell in love with this for a couple months in 2018. It is a little pink on me, so like I'll need, next time I want to use it, I'm gonna have to add a tiny bit of my yellow foundation mixing pigment. But this is much more of a moussey consistency. I'm in the shade 301 Classic Ivory, and it's a great foundation. I love the L'Oreal foundations. Another thing that I absolutely love from L'Oreal are their Infallible 24-hour single eyeshadows. These are like the pressed pigments. I have the shades Iced Latte. I wore that in my January empties as well. I have Amber Rush, which is like a beautiful like rose gold bronzy. And then I also have Purple Priority, which is like a really nice dark purple. I haven't worn that one yet, but these are really nice single shadows. They're just really pigmented. They shine so much. They're really like foiled. They're really like very beautiful. And these will probably never run out. Like they'll probably go bad before they run out. So that one was Iced Latte. This one is Amber Rush. And then Purple Priority. And they blend so nice and effortlessly. That one's Purple Priority. And I just really love these shadows and would highly recommend them for people who are not cruelty free. But L'Oreal, go cruelty free, please. Another thing that I really like from L'Oreal are their facial oils. L'Oreal does have a skincare line, and my favorite thing from their skincare line is their facial oils. This is the last facial oil of theirs that I have in my stockpile. So after this, you will no longer see L'Oreal facial oils in my empties or in my skincare routines or anything unless L'Oreal were to become cruelty free. And this is the Age Perfect Hydro Nutrition Facial Oil. I love their Age Perfect line of oils. It just really sinks in nicely. I'll put it on at night, and in the morning, it's almost like it didn't existed, but my skin feels so nice and supple and really plump. So I really, really enjoy this. And they have some new interesting products that I really want to try, like their new like Lumi Shake It line. If only they were cruelty free. L'Oreal also has hair care too that I would love to try, but again, they are not cruelty free. Another brand that I would love to see go cruelty free is Neutrogena. Neutrogena? Neutrogena. My favorite powder is by Neutrogena, and I have yet to find a new replacement for it. It is the Healthy Skin Powder. It just set my face really nicely, but it didn't make me look dead. It didn't make me look completely matte like the Laura Mercier I have on today. It makes me look completely matte. That little bit of shine that you're seeing, yeah, that's my highlighter. The rest of me, yeah, it's matte. Thank God. I cannot wait till I can tell you guys when Laura Mercier is done. But I really, really miss that powder. It is a little bit on the expensive side though. So just fair warning on that. Well, expensive side for a drugstore, I should say. But I definitely have to say that that powder is great. Now, their lip products I'm very intrigued with. So Emily Noel 83 has always recommended Neutrogena lip products. She loves like their lip crayons. I've actually tried I decluttered it in my last lip to color, but like the colored lip balms that they have, I thought that was really good. I just didn't like the color that I bought. And she also loves those. I know they have lip glosses. 1 minute. My sweater was on backwards and I just fixed it. So sorry if that looked, my sweater looked a little weird. I was wondering why it looked weird myself. I figured it out. Anyway, and so the one lip product I tried, it was really good. The color just didn't work well for me personally. But I would love to try the rest of their lip products, but I cannot until they are cruelty free. Also another great thing in the Neutrogena line, as you know, Neutrogena has skincare as well. They are one of the more popular skincare brands in the drugstore, and they have this whole Hydro Boost line. Now, I tried the moisturizer of the Hydro Boost when it first came out, and I absolutely loved it. I haven't tried anything else from the Hydro Boost line, but I would love to. So Neutrogena, get it on. Another brand that I wish would go cruelty-free is Nars. You know, Nars used to be cruelty-free, but then they started selling in China. Now, if you don't know, when a brand sells in China, they basically are forced to test on animals because it's just like the Chinese law. I don't know. But so Nars used to be cruelty-free, and then they decided that they were going to start selling in China, which is very unfortunate because they have some great cult classics like the Orgasm Blush and Laguna Bronzer, which I have in this little duo. This is the blush and this is the bronzer. And these are cult classics. Everyone on YouTube used to talk about them. Some people still talk about them. And another classic is the Chelsea Girls Lip Gloss, which you guys know, this is a favorite of mine. So, and they also have some great lip pencils. I have 3. They're all like the sample sizes that I've gotten. These 2 came in a birthday gift one year from Sephora, and this one came just as like a point perk. As you guys know, I'm trying to pan this shade which is Rick Eugene, I don't know, for my sample project pan project with Amanda from Kinda New here and Molly Harms. But I also have the shade Cruella, which is a beautiful, beautiful red. And I also have the shade Let's Go Crazy, which is a bright pink. And I love the formula of all of them. So I would just love Nars to go back to being cruelty free so I can try out more of their stuff. Because I know what I have tried, I've liked. Another brand that I wish would go cruelty free is Benefit. So as you guys know, Benefit has my holy grail mascara. It's the Benefit They're Real mascara. This is my favorite mascara ever. This is an old one, but that's what the brush looks like. And between the brush and the formula, it just made my lashes look so good. Like today I'm using a mixture of the Lancome XL Booster Primer and the Clinique High Impact. I got them as samples from Ulta, and I'm trying to use them up in my sample project pan with, once again, Amanda from Kinda New here and Molly Harms. But this isn't even in the race according to this. Like I said, this is my absolute favorite, and I cannot repurchase it unless Benefit goes cruelty free. And another thing that I love from Benefit are their box of powders. So every year Benefit comes out with some sort of like face palette. This one was from 2015, 2016. It's the Cheekathon palette. So it had Hula, which I completely panned, Dandelion, which I've hit pan on, Rockateur, which I've hit pan on, Coralista, which I've hit pan on, and Dallas, which I'm currently trying to hit pan on. I think we got a little ways to go though, because this one's just so pigmented. But I heard you could use this for contouring too, so I might try to do that as well. But my goal for this year is to try to pan all of it, like completely like I did Hula. We'll have to wait and see. Because this is so old, no matter what, at the end of the year, I am going to toss this, which is sad because Dandelion is, all three of these are favorite blushes. And I can't repurchase them because, why? Benefit's not cruelty free. I also have a full-size Hula bronzer. This is a really good bronzer, especially for pale ladies. That's just what it looks like. It can go a little orange if you're not careful, but it is beautiful. And I also have their California blush. This came out summer of last year, I want to say. And it's absolutely beautiful. I got the mini size because I just have so many blushes. And there's nothing wrong with minis, just saying. But I love all of their box of powder items, but I can't purchase them anymore because they're not cruelty free. Also, they have a great highlighter. This is the cream highlighter in What's Up. I'm trying to pan this for the sample pan project, and it's really good. And once it's gone, it's gone. I'll never be able to buy it again unless they go cruelty free. Another brand that I wish would go cruelty free is Estee Lauder. So Estee Lauder, they have the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and they have a whole line of Double Wear. So they have the original Double Wear, they have like the Double Wear Light, the Double Wear like Sheer, the Double Wear Concealer, so on and so forth. And it's really good. This is high coverage. One of my coworkers, she has a birthmark that covers like her whole face and she hates it. She uses this to cover it up. No joke. I got this when I was on my honeymoon. It does not come with a pump. I bought the pump off of MAC and I put it on. That's another brand I can't buy from anymore. It's MAC, so I cannot buy the pumps anymore. But it's a really good foundation. I love this foundation. And once it's gone, it's gone. Another thing I love from Estee Lauder is their Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum. This serum makes my skin look so good. Now it's expensive. The full size is like $100, if not more. So I've only ever bought the sample size, which still is like $16 for this. For what? Like 0.24 fluid ounces? Oh my goodness. But it's worth it. But can't buy it now because it's not cruelty free. Go cruelty free! And the last brand I wanted to point out is Loreal. Loreal has a great eyeshadow formula. This one is the one is my Pan That palette for the year. And it's absolutely gorgeous. It's nice and basic, and that's something every person needs in their everyday lives. So it has 2 shades that I can actually set my eye primer with. 2 really good, like transition shades. 2 really good, like deepening shades. A really good outer corner shade, and then a jet black, which could be used to deepen. I like using it to do like a wing liner like I did in my January Empties video. I used this palette in my January Empties video with this as my like shimmery color, and it was gorgeous. And these shadows are just so easy to use. So I have the Loreal Pro Matte. I have the original Loreal Pro, which just looks like that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Top row is matte, bottom row is shimmer. Their shimmer formula is absolutely beautiful as well. So I really enjoy that. This is the Loreal Pro 2, which has some great colors as well. I mean, look at that jade color. Look at that navy. And with their fantastic formula. Now, the Loreal 3 is a nude girl's best friend. But Loreal is not cruelty-free. Loreal, if you became cruelty-free, so many more people would be buying you. And Loreal has some other products that I want to try so badly, like their the Loreal Pro Contour Palette. I want it so bad, but it's not cruelty-free. So brands, if you're watching this, which I doubt you are, but if you are, go cruelty-free, because, you know, there's so many of us cruelty-free buyers that will refuse to buy these products unless they're cruelty-free. And like I said, I bought all of this before I went cruelty-free. I only went cruelty-free at the tail end of 2018, but I'm not just going to get rid of it. I'm going to try to use it. Plain and simple, which is why, like, I'm trying to pan this. 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 Like, I'm trying to pan this. Do you see the theme? I'm trying to pan a ton of non-cruelty-free makeup because I just want it gone. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that way you guys know when I upload a video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!